As 2025 draws to a close, it's great to reflect and look back at all the different films that we've been sharing with you guys. And to be honest, even I'm surprised how many awesome films there are in there. Now, if we do look at the content of 2025, it kind of moved in seasons. We kicked off on a high note with an interview with Stefan Sisler. That's the hero who was flying the E-Genius plane, which we shared in 2024 already. He sat down and told us the backstory to that amazing journey. And on the same day that we were flying the E-Genius, we also met up with Alejandro, and Alejandro was kind enough to give us an interview talking about how his father had been a pilot as he grew up in South America.
He used to take sick people from really remote cities to the big cities.
Oh, so like an air ambulance?
Yes, that's correct.
Right.
And I love it. I love what my father does, and I wanted to get a deeper view.
Thank you so much, Alejandro. After we'd done that, we moved into spring, and that was time for sustainable tourism. We'll be coming back to that subject again. I'd like to say a big shout out to all our friends in Switzerland, especially at the Swiss Sustainable Tourism Board and Sustainable Initiatives and all those wonderful things that you guys are doing there. And of course, also a big thank you to our friends at Capsule Hotel Switzerland. If you haven't stayed there yet, do it. Honestly, they take solo traveling to Swiss quality level. And I'm not being paid to say that. It really is an amazing experience. They were fantastic hosts for us with our first ever pilot ecothon. Thank you so much for being so kind. Thank you, Valentina. Thank you, Adri. Thanks to Bruno for the fantastic coffees and all your other colleagues who really looked after us whilst we were there.
There's a great bunch of people, and I think the power of collaboration is evident.
Gives me motivation to then explore new ways, new spaces, new solutions, new challenges.
I think there's a lot of impactful and unnecessary things that go on in business that can be easily removed and more optimized.
It was really great to see that ecothons really are a great platform where we can create new sustainable business models, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of those in 2026. After that first ecothon, we then moved into the aviation season. And a highlight for me was catching up with the European Union's fund, Clean Aviation. It's an absolutely great initiative. It's a governmental and business joint venture, if you like, and really, really great to hear about actually what governments are doing to help us. After aviation, we then moved into the boat show season, and it was so great to spend 3 different weeks at 3 different boat shows. And I think the film that summarises all of that is probably one of my proudest and most favourite films from the whole of this year.
We were actually quite pioneering at that time to actually think, sustainability is important and we need to be raising awareness amongst the recreational boating sector.
So thank you to all the great boat manufacturers. I mean, sitting on a sunreef luxury yacht that's basically built out of recycled plastic bottles and solar panels. I mean, this just took sustainability to a different level. But there's also other great players out there. Van Yachts, Vindelo, you're doing really great jobs at making sustainability luxurious, which is important because it shouldn't just be a bad compromise. The whole boat industry has proven that sustainability can create much better products, much better user experiences than the carbon technology that we've had to put up with for the last 100 or 200 or 300 years. And now towards the end of the year, well, we've shared our first ever advent calendar where every single day throughout December up until Christmas, we've been sharing a different sustainable business model. Just a short film to inspire you and to reflect so that you can also start creating sustainable green revenue streams in your business. You can offer your clients better services, things that are better than what you've done in the past, which is going to be great for your bottom line, and it's also going to be great for your client loyalty. This channel would be nothing without all you subscribers, and we really, really, really appreciate everyone who's been tuning in, everyone who just watches the films, but also the people who leave comments. And I'm wondering what you like the most this year. Could you please let us know, because we want to do more of that next year. But as we get to the end of 2025, I'd just like to say a big thank you to you all once again for subscribing, sharing and commenting on these films. Thank you so much for being passionate about climate change. We do hope we've inspired you a little bit, and we're looking forward to sharing lots more content and also some really, really big news about what's happening with the Earth Circle in the beginning of 2026. Have a great new year. Party like there's no tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Let's come back fresh next year to help turn the planet into a greener, better place.